Hi guys, thank you for coming back. In the next video, I brought my wrestling coach, Vlad Matyushenko, who is a high-level wrestler, was Soviet champion. And I really like the way he teach, because he doesn't only teach techniques, but similar to our sensei Nishiyama was teaching, the concepts and principles that make technique effective. And in the next video, he will teach how to keep your center strong and being centered. And I want to clarify a few things. See, when Vlad pushed me, it's hard to see in the video, but I don't push against him. Instead, my goal is to make my own center strong, control my own center, rather than push. The tendency is to push back, or if you pull me, to pull away, which actually make me weaker and easy to use my energy. But instead, when you push, I sink my breath, almost like electricity going to the ground. If you push this way, I bring the energy to the center. So his push actually make me stronger. And it also create slingshot to move into whatever technique. So it's kind of counterintuitive. We want outcome, but instead control your own center. And of course, acknowledge your opponent. Hope you'll enjoy the video. I incorporate this concept in my karate classes.
But should we do like introduction? You start first.
Hi guys, this is my wrestling coach, Vladimir. Very high level wrestling, and a lot of concepts that overlapping that can be used in wrestling and karate the same way. So, he can show you one idea of how to keep your own center, but it's not just a physical thing. It's also being mentally able to control yourself, rather than fight your opponent. And better he explain.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vlad Matyushenko used to call me janitor. I still clean it up, but mostly cleaning up my mistakes, past mistakes I made. Here it comes. In my experience as a fighter, or learn even, or fight, you have to have some kind of centeredness, physical and mental, like Ali said. Easy exercise for that. You stay in your fighting stance, remain calm but strong. Allow your partner to push you a little bit, resist just enough, but stay centered. I can pull slightly. It's very hard to see. You can sometimes use the hands and just regular twist. Very often happen when a person's strong this way, sideways become easy, lighter. So you have to kind of be aware of every side, right here, here, pull, push. When you accomplish this stability, again, hardest part too, be able to disassociate your hands. And teaching the kids or anybody, I do this and this. Play piano with your hands or something, play guitar. You should be able to. A lot of people at times get distracted because the hand's doing something. Write a check here, whatever. Exactly. Yes. The next one you'll be able to do like shadow boxing, stuff like that. You can shadow box and throw some. When I switch here, remain slight pressure on me, especially that harder my grip is, you can rely on me and push me. Exactly. So that way I can. If I decide to throw a knee or something, your push will take me out. So this is a good exercise. You can do it with anybody. You can do it with your kids, wife, anything. This, here. The next one, if you're able to achieve this, you can start moving your feet. In wrestling, you almost have to switch all the time. A lot of fighters in these days, they switch southpaw constantly. So if you can switch without losing the strength, and I constantly push and pull, and look at his feet, he's switching his feet, and remain strong. Because a lot of times that switch is not to bully the person and toss him to satisfy the ego, but very slow. And that thing inside will wake up eventually. You'll see it. Some people sooner than later, but eventually you will wake up. You'll be aware of this. And then you'll be able to, from this pressure, to throw your punches, boom, 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 or take you down. And exactly. But first, I think before any practice you do, especially wrestling, you have to get this first. Not allow your mind to go to grab something to get it without connection, without your support, without your foundation. And sometimes we look like this, but I still have foundation. My feet are like, I'm able to move here and here freely. And sometimes I will rely on him and start losing my balance. I grab a person like a walker, like an old man, like right here. My foot is available and I'll be shoot. But this calmness, it's easy trainable. You can move here, 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 and play piano. Exactly. But see, you already get, I can feel you get weaker when you start using these. Yeah, strong, loose. And sometimes it's strong again. So strong hands, super strong hands. Yes, yes. And loose hands. Yes. And strong again. Yes. It's a really good exercise, very easy, achievable with anybody in your household.
Thank you. I find it amazing for God, and it's